Hey guys, it's me Tiny, and I have a praise report. So I haven't done a praise report in a really long time. I feel like the last one I did was in like April or March or something like that. I completely forgot about May because May was a very tough month for me. But I have a praise report. Earlier today, I was driving, and the other day I put some air in my tire because the tire was low, and I was like, that's weird. Why is it low? I don't know. I'm gonna put some air in it. So this morning I saw my tires low again, so I put some air in it, and I'm just driving like normal because it's like I don't know why my tires like this, but I'm gonna put some air in it. And then I dropped my kids at school, and as I was coming back, my car said, "Tire pressure 1919." I'm like, I just put 35 uh uh amount of pressure in my tire, so why is it now 19? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep driving because maybe my sensor's off. So I'm driving. Then the sensor says pressure 10. And I'm like, am I losing pressure in my tire? So I pull over, and sure enough, my tire is almost flat. Well, it was flat at the time. So I put some air in it. I pull over at the gas station because it's like a gas station every 2 or 3 blocks or something like that. So it's like it was one right by. So I put some air in it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna test this to make sure that I had enough air in it. And I put 40 amount of pressure of air in my tire just to be sure that I had enough. But by the time I put the cap on it, I started my car up. My car said pressure 33, and I'm like, how is it 33? I just put 40 in there. And then as I was driving, it went from 33 to like 30, and then it went to like 25, and it was like real quick. And I'm like, what in the world is wrong with my tire? And so I stopped at a gas station in the hood. Now, I live in Detroit, but I don't live in the hood. So this was something very interesting for me. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh Lord, how am I gonna deal with this tire? Because like every time I turn around, every single time I turn around, there's another bill or something popping up. Last month was tough for me because like I had car issues, not with my tire, but with my actual car, the transmission or whatever it's called. Um, and then I had issues in the family. Someone else died. I had issues with my writing. I couldn't really get out what I wanted to put on my in my book. I didn't think it was good enough, and some other issues occurred that I don't want to share online. And so I'm like, Lord, why is all this happening? I don't understand. What am I gonna do? I didn't bring any money with me, so it's like I'm stranded here. My battery's on like 20%. I could keep my car on, but I don't have a lot of gas. Like it was just all bad. It was all bad. So I'm calling around. First person I call is my mother. You know how my relationship with her is, so I really don't want to call her, but if she was at home, she could have helped me out. She didn't respond at all. I'm like, all right, fine. I'm gonna call my brother-in-law. And I asked him like, hey, how does fix a flat work or something like that? And he told me. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then I contacted my brother and I told him the situation. And he's like, give me a second. And I'm like, all right, cool. He works nights, so he's tired. I don't really want to bother him, but I'm gonna have to because I'm stranded. And then I text my sister and I said, hey, can you can you help me out? She doesn't really respond either. So I'm like, oh Lord, I'm stuck here in the hood. My battery is low. I don't want to start up my car to waste all my gas. I don't have any money with me. Luckily, I did have my ID with me, but if a police came or something, it would have been bad. And so finally, my brother asked me like, "Where are you?" I text him. I tell him where I'm at. He shows up. And he's like, okay, let me see your tire. Do you have a spare tire? He gets in my car. He finds a spare tire. He's like, yeah, I got it. And then I'm like, oh crap, I have locks on my wheels, on my tires. So like, what are we gonna do? How are you gonna get it off? And he's like, I don't know. But he thinks real quick, and he calls up some people, and he's like, okay, we can, if I can fix a flat in your tire, we can possibly drive, a mile or two down to this tire repair place. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm so scared. I'm too nervous. I don't want to mess with my rim. And he also told me about the rim because I know anything about rims. I was just driving on a low tire without thinking. And then we get to the place. He buys me a new tire. They take the tire off with the lock on it, and everything's good now. And so my praise report is God used my brother to helped me when I literally had no other help. I also called my ex-husband, which that didn't help me either. So that's my praise report. God helped me when I had no other way to